Hello everyone, welcome back to Starfield. Get this, these. Oh bugger. Did I? Yes. So, I suppose we better crack on with this, haven't we? Is he already in jail?
My incarceration was a mistake. Dajra needs leaders such as myself.
Nice shiny new toy for me. Let's go speak to Enclus. If we do House Kadik. First.
Ah, yes. Hello there. Well, who it is? You have made quite a stir. And given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment.
Oh,
To what
excuse me.
do I owe the honor, Armiger? At the moment, Obviously, a great deal of nothing. Have the High Council to thank for that.
Ugh.
Politics and expedience rarely pair well. Well, well. Progress, at last. Then your arrival is even more momentous than I'd believed. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
I can imagine that without the speaker to issue clear directions, things have been difficult.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and everyone realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating. The Council just so happens to represent the 3 houses under Varun's banner, who are also entrusted with various aspects of running, well, everything. Each of those houses needs to contribute something to the project, so the Council is the final stopgap. Were the speaker here, he could bypass all of it with a wave of his hand, but, well, you have already seen the state he's in. Indeed. All must serve. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the Council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process. The first convert in generations. The only one to have heard from the speaker since the disaster. Oh, I think they will listen. House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can.
Oh, excuse me.
These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. Yes, exactly. I am glad I am not the only one who can see that. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but still. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
You have me an explosive mixture.
Well, then allow me to provide you with a few starting samples. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
Great Serpent watch over you.
You can't be serious ranting in an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our...
Let's just see if I can access this without it being an issue. Oh, that's not the right one. That is.
future and reputation as a
That's the one,
house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough.
What Mujin did was
Something I
bold,
can do for you?
and in no way acceptable or condoned. So, Akaris has sent our newest armiger to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry. Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction. House Kadik is one of the 3 noble houses under House Varun. We've a reputation on being the more moderate of the 3. Not as fervent as House Vithal, and not as passive as House Dolkef. We're also largely associated with the Ministry of Conjunction, since I lead the department. The Ministry of Conjunction is one of the 3 government branches of our society. We deal in information to ensure the High Council can make educated decisions. Most of our work is highly classified. Even the High Council itself may not be aware of all that we're involved in. You're right. It's not wise to waste time on pleasantries, especially now. Besides, who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
When the snake talks, you listen.
Impressive. I see now why you must have been chosen. I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers, but the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots, and now they're demanding negotiations.
This is a major overreach. I have never known the zealots to be
excuse
so
me.
bold.
What happened to Dazra was
excuse
a
me.
cataclysmic event. The city may seem in order now, but those first few days, it was chaos. And the zealots took advantage. Because right now, this situation is a matter for the Ministry of Conjunction. As much as the Council thinks it's their business, it's not. At least not yet. They want Sahima, and we're trying to produce her.
Hello. I've been awake
You are
since
right
4
when it
this
comes
morning.
to trust. But I don't believe the
So I've been
negotiations are
tired
true.
and full of cold.
The
I'm
zealots
fine.
have yet to name
Are you
specifics.
okay?
At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands. They had a house. House Malene was abandoned
Now
a
the
long
kids woke
time
me
ago.
up.
But there are some who'd want to see it reinstated. House Malene was fully dedicated to Jandar Varun. They objected when his brother, Jarek, was chosen to take over as leader. They knew he would bring an end to the Serpent's Crusade. It's why they abandoned their house and became the zealots you know today, to continue what they believe is Jinan and Jandar's work.
Well, it was,
Jinan Varun had twin sons,
they are back at
Jarek
school.
and Jandar.
But
Jandar
they
fully
decided to
supported
wake
the
up at
Serpent's
4.
Crusade, and to many in House Malene, was the best suited to take over for his father. Yes, and it's exactly why I need the upper hand in these negotiations. I need you to find the hostages. Bring them home, so the zealots have nothing to leverage, and Sahima can work with the High Council. Normally, I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here, present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action. Of course. But the negotiations offered a chance to get Sahima and the
Sure.
others back without putting lives at risk. I saw the chance
They just both
and
woke
had
up
to take
and
it.
watching
As
stuff on their
demanding
tablets.
as I'd expected the zealots to be, I fully intended to do everything in my power to bring them within reason. Yes, it does seem more than mere coincidence, doesn't it? But there's still one unanswered question. I don't know where the
Oh,
zealots
of course,
are
this is my
keeping
youngest.
Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This
So
is where
back to
matters
school,
get
catching all the bugs,
complicated.
bringing them home to me.
Once I made the decision to go through with the negotiations, It wasn't
No,
necessary.
I can't.
Now that the situation
My
has
eldest dog
changed,
can kind of
well,
leave to his own devices,
that's
but not
going
my
to be your
youngest.
job now. How would you... I'm beginning to see why the Great Serpent chose you. As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now. On my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit. As long as no physical harm comes to them.
Understood.
Merrick is proud of what they've accomplished, so I doubt they'll give up information easily. If being persuasive isn't your strong suit, perhaps appealing to their substantial ego may help. If you can stomach it. Just don't be direct. I'm sure it would put them on the defensive. Either that, or make them completely unwilling to talk. What better way to surveil a threat? It's important for us to know what the Zealots may be targeting, to stay one step ahead. The people of Dazra look to us elders for strength and guidance. We cannot fail them at a time like this. Don't let my composure fool you, promised? It's neither easy, nor something I take lightly. The Zealots don't trust easily. If their location was discovered, Merrick would most likely be the first they'd suspect. They'd never trust them or any agent of House Kadik again. See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
That looks tasty.
It was. I'm not talking to him, he does my pissing headers. Now I've got to find where his terminal is. Nope, that's not the right way.
You must have gotten the location. Fascinating. I'd be interested in how you came to know about these stations, but that's a conversation for another time. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates. If anything happens to the hostages, they will lose a lot more than leverage.
We will do whatever is necessary to bring Sahima and the others back safely.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. The current plan is to hold them at one
Because
of
I've
the
already done it.
geothermal
I've got the
power
Starboard
stations.
dialogue.
Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe.
Hello.
I see you have a grasp on how these types of negotiations work. I'll stall the Zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Armiger, a word before you go. Tell me, Armiger, what do you know about the Zealots? I'm impressed. You've already learned quite a bit from your time with us. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're
No,
a
I did
remnant of
the
the Serpent's
first-
Crusade, days we'd like to forget.
Universe did.
Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots? I'm surprised she even mentioned that much. Razma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Razma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
I would argue that what you describe would be considered treason. And rightly so.
Yes, I'll get to that momentarily. As a member, I can say it certainly is not. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots. But the truth is far worse. Razma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
I can appreciate that kind of suspicious.
House Kadik would be condemned should anyone outside our house find out. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Razma has lost control and is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk. And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether. Exposing this information to the Council would condemn not only Razma, but House Kadik along with her. I've no wish to tarnish our house or ruin my sister. I simply want to show her the error of her ways. Far from it. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the Zealots. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Razma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties.
House Kadik would go to any lengths, it seems.
Perhaps you don't understand. These noble houses have existed for generations. The people look up to us to guide them under the will of the Great Serpent. The fall of a noble house would put everything into question. And with the state Dazra is in right now, I won't allow that to happen. Those few lives will be nothing compared to the lives the Zealots will take if House Kadik continues to supply them. Sacrificing them would open my sister's eyes, quelling any sympathy and desire to work with the Zealots. Once Razma no longer sees the Zealots as an ally, the rest will soon follow. What we need is Sahima's research, which she has with her. You just need to bring it back. Think about it if you must. But if you care about your people, you'll come to the same conclusion as I have. And when you do, just know that we can't afford any loose ends. No witnesses. As far as everyone else is concerned, the hostages were dead when you arrived, and you exacted revenge in House Kadik's name. Zealots are unpredictable, and their passion to their cause often makes them prone to violence. Whether the Zealots believe it or not matters little, but Rasma certainly will. The settled systems, of course. They're the Zealots' #1 target with more victims every day. Of course not. But in this situation, it is the most effective means to an end. As a mediary, I am constantly weighing decisions based on both immediate and long-term consequences. This decision is awful, I know that. But the far-reaching consequences are worth the sacrifice. I trust you'll make the right decision. Until then, I'll see you at the negotiations.
The Great Serpent spared so many of us.
Excuse me. Did I? Yes, I did. I need to go there eventually. Bloody hell. Shouldn't be anyone back there. Ah! Hang on. I could travel to there because I've already been there. Oh, bloody hell. Got my Grogu stuff here.
Got something for me?
No.
Yes?
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
Right, I know I've got everything back. Base. Ugh.
Every world with living things is a treasure. Is there anything I can do? Nothing there is. Jesus. This is where I was. Oh, excuse me. If Dosra is to recover, everywhere the Zealots have infiltrated must be cleansed.
Just shattered. Plus the cold isn't helping. So that's a good place to go as well. Can't remember what that's called. Because there's phantoms up there. Oh, I'm not a fan of soup. Oh, does this give me a comedian effect? Ah. Oh, I don't like auto medic.
Did you hear something?
I can see you there. Are you gonna peek back up? No.
Something may be nearby.
Urgh.
Take your best shot.
Yeah.
Shall be the great serpent.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but something worth taking.
Can't remember if that's what I need, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Ow. Emergency exit. They kinda do. One of the Varun weapons is like a particle rocket launcher. Hello. No, I love this game. Actually, was that just a zealot helmet? I did see you over there, you bastard.
Kind of power. I'm glad it is in your hands. Bring it.
Just die, you mother...
Are you prepared to die?
Is that what I've just picked up?
Cannot beat me.
That's why you were hurting me so much.
Time is running out.
This leads back round to where I came in. The wasted trip.
Fine, run away.
Oh, damn it, wrong one. that's the way down to where I need to go. That's turret control. Oh. So there. There, that's those two. Them. Just want to get rid to do the piss inside. Not a single one that I can see. Oh bloody hell. There we go.
These are such a gift. Your enemies might disagree.
God, I thought my aim was bad. I was going to drop a save here. So I'm assuming she's going to hate it.
I cannot, will.
Yeah.
Things to discuss.
So she might react that way.
You have to get me out
knew the Serpent would hear me.
Oh.
It's more than just me. There are
Look at
others.
them coffee there.
The Zealots have been using them to force me to continue my research here. They think I have all the answers since the original experiment was a catastrophic failure.
The Zealots were wise in their tactics. Up until now.
Well, the Zealots think they are forcing me to continue my research here. They want me to apply my theories to Anasco's scaled Citadel debacle. Somehow they ascertained my previous involvement. The original experiment. The one that took out half of Dazra and sealed off the scaled Citadel. Surely you must know. I'm sorry. I realize the elders and council members may not be properly disseminating this information. I'm not one for politics, obviously. So my theory is correct. Or I should say, the High Council now believes my theory, the better theory, is correct. I knew it! I told them their algorithms and insufficient testing were only giving the illusion of stability. But no one wants to listen to me. Not the girl who put people twice my age to shame when it came to assessments. Of course, this is what it would take for Razma to send someone after me. We were taken amidst the chaos, so I never did get to fully observe the repercussions of the devastation, but... I overheard the Zealots mention negotiating with House Kadik, so the motivations are clear. Not only does the High Council deem me important, but Razma needs to remove me from the equation. I get it. But at least now everyone knows I was right. All right. First, we need to free the other hostages. The Zealots aren't aware of how I've been delving into their systems here. I told them I needed full access if they expect me to replicate Anasco's experiment, and I didn't even bother with risk assessment. They think I'm applying my theories to their poor excuse for technology down here. Granted, I could probably make it work if I had to.
Thank God, thank God, thank God. Why is this so behind? So my YouTube studio is like really behind for some reason. Alright, Miss Humility.
Right. Focus. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this room. I can disengage the locks to their cell and grant you access to an elevator in the room beyond that will take them to safety. You just have to clear out that area first.
Oh.
And the Zealots down there are... different. Good. Those skills will prove useful then. While you get the rescue underway, I'm going to set up certain guarantees here. I'll meet you and the others outside. And a well-thought-out one at that. I just need enough time to set up a remote device so I can launch a virus that will render this place useless. Think of it as a failsafe to guarantee our safety. The Zealots would never risk this base or their ships. You sure will.
No worries, enjoy your food. I can't pickpocket you.
Fighting alongside you is never dull.
That's the particle rocket thingy. That's just a normal one, isn't it? Yeah. Ugh. I'll with you lot in a second.
Give up already.
I never noticed this was here before. Where does this take you? Ah.
Great Serpent, the Great Serpent has heard me. Thank you.
Things I would do if I had power like that.
Nothing in there.
thank the serpent. I thought I was done.
Who are you? You aren't a zealot. Who are you? Thank the serpent. And Sahima, did you find her? Is she safe? Look, we can't just leave. The zealots separated us. Our brethren are still out there. Please, I can ready my people here, but you'll have to deal with the zealots and rescue the others so we may all escape safely.
Done and done. Let's go.
You're serious? Oh, the Great Serpent has truly sent you. In that case, we are more than ready to leave this place.
Puncture wound, radiation poisoning. Anything else I got wrong with me? No, it doesn't seem like it. Who the hell did you beat me here? Oh, you're the one that I freed earlier, wasn't it? That makes sense.
You did it. You got everyone out. You did it. It's true what they say. The air really does smell fresher.
Serpent bless you. We owe you our lives. Thank you.
It certainly was a test of faith, but one I hope we all passed. Now, I believe you have some negotiations to attend to. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone here is okay to make it back safely. I'll catch up with you shortly. Just let me know where the negotiations are taking place. Don't worry. Razma came through for me. It's only fair I return the favor. I'll be there when it counts. Now go.
These members of your house have suffered. I can respect your decision.
The Great Serpent was truly watching over us.
I ain't running all the way there, screw that. Oh, I'm gonna make a coffee in a minute. Take some painkillers. So I'll go to do that now, so I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. My internet is really playing up. So I think what I'm going to do is do this and then call it a day and try and reset everything. Because I'm
Is
getting
your intent to be unreasonable the whole time?
1
this was a
megabit
negotiation.
download.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Nah, just the person I wanted to see. Please tell me you bring good news. And I'm going to enjoy every minute of it.
Razma, who is this? You allow any commoner to just waltz in on official business. I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes. And now these so-called negotiations are over.
Over? You'd risk everything after the whispers of a stranger. I demand to know who this is. You're no one. Only a complete fool would expect me to believe this.
It's true, Mihail. And if you don't leave now, peacefully, I'll make sure your ships and Shadow Station Epsilon are made dust.
You... How did you... You're bluffing.
Test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into every system in your base? This remote device will launch a virus that will detonate systems within Epsilon, and reach your ships as well.
You realize how this may affect future partnerships, Razma. You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing. It merely restores the natural order.
The natural order. I could take you all out here and now. You know every one of us is prepared to answer the Serpent's call.
Only a heretic would be blind to the Great Serpent's work.
Oh, my eyes are open. It's just hard to discern the truth through all the treachery. Perhaps you're right. Every loss we suffer is a loss for the Serpent, and those we would have failed to make penitent. All right. I won't deny my brethren the death they deserve. But I won't forget this either. Don't think this won't change anything, Razma.
Things have already changed, Mihail. From the moment you kidnapped House members. These negotiations are over. Now leave us.
I can't believe the Zealots listened to you.
Good to see you.
House Kadik is in your debt.
As am I. I owe you my life.
Tahima, you are a part of this house.
I know. I just wanted to say thank you. Personally. And here, it's the research and algorithm the High Council wants. I'm sure they'll appreciate it more coming from you. Oh, I am. Very. I just don't think the High Council is ready for the series of I told you so's that I would surely inundate them with. Plus, I think I'll wait until after they've proven out my theories to approach them on that topic. I'm going to head back home now to check on the others, but maybe come find me later? Great. You can find me at the Great House whenever you get the chance.
We'll talk later, Tahima. As I was saying, House Kadik is in your debt. You've helped me maintain a very precarious balance. And one day it will. But until then, they're a necessary evil. One that we'll be keeping a much closer eye on. I'd appreciate it if you kept this a secret. Our relationship with the Zealots has always proven beneficial, especially when it comes to our work at the Ministry of Conjunction. The only reason they gained any semblance of power was due to the gross miscalculations of Anasco and his research team. Exposing this information to the High Council will only diminish House Kadeek's power. Zealots are extremists, but our goals are the same. Spread the word of the Serpent and await the shrouding to be embraced. A solid alliance would involve concessions, but more than likely, it would quell their misguided crusade. The Zealots are an effective tool when needed. They're a source of information, a window into your world, and yes, at times, a blunt instrument. Some alliances are worth the risk, but that will be for the High Council to decide, should you decide to play the informant. The others involved know better than to speak of this. As House Elder, I know my family well enough. We're all well aware of our unspoken agreements. Now, I have much to do, and so do you. Ekris and the High Council will be expecting you.
Alright. I am going to just travel to here, and then I'm going to call it a day because my internet is just awful. It needs resetting, I think. So YouTube Studio is like lagging 10 minutes behind where it should be. So yeah, so I think I need to reset everything. So if you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it and want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next one. So, thank you everyone for watching, and goodbye.